according to the way it is?
Yes, here in Bombolulu we have a very bad environment for the children.
Yeah.
Most of these people here are drug addicted.
Really,
so
really?
we have a lot of things that are happening around this Bombolulu area, which are not healthy for the children.
That's
If a
true.
child is not being helped, then he will end up to be a thief or end up abusing drugs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really. So that's why you try yourself to help them so that they cannot be entered to that society.
Yes, we try as much as possible not these children to be involved in these activities. Yeah.
Because this activity, I've seen myself, some they use weapon to cut for the people, some they become prostitute even.
Yes, we have some children who are involved in crime.
Yeah.
They're cutting people, they're stealing.
Yeah, really.
So we need to counsel them, we need to educate them, and also we need to guide them on the right path.
Okay. So this is... Yes, hello my brother.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, my name is Abdul. I come from Radio Bombolulu. I would like to know a little bit challenge which you are passing through in your school here.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Abdul.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Maringa from Victory Academy,
Yes.
which is located in Bombolulu.
Yes.
Bombolulu is an area whereby most of the people who are living here are earning very low.
Really?
And also the community which we live in here, most of the peoples, they cannot afford to pay school fees for their children.
Yeah.
They cannot afford even to give them food, daily food, or to give them the basic needs, that is clothes, shelter, and also education. Not even mentioning treating them in a hospital. So we have a little bit challenge in our area. Most of the children come very early in the morning and they have not eaten, they have not taken anything. So they need to eat so that they can learn. They cannot learn if they have not eaten anything. So we have that problem in this school, and we need assistance to give these children food, and also for them to get the education for their future life. They need to be paid for their school fees.
Yeah. And how these children, things goes on because according to the way the family are poor, how do you help them sometimes?
So we help them by giving them the right education, but also because of the finance problems. Most of the children drop out of school because they don't have money, they don't have school fees to pay for themselves to progress. So the basic thing is that they lack school fees. That's why we are applying to those who are able to fund them. If they can fund them to get these school fees, then these children, they will happily learn, and also they will move forward. Their future will be bright. Because we have very bright students, but they lack school fees.
So I mean they're coming from the poor family.
Yes, they are coming from poor background, poor family. A family which cannot afford the 3 meals, like breakfast, lunch, and supper. They cannot afford. These children cannot afford getting this food. So we appeal that if they can get assistance, then we will also be happy, and we will be also serving these children diligently, and also we will be thanking God that they can now have a smile on their face.
And how about, do you have these orphan children also in your school here, or you have only this from the poor family?
No, we have orphans here. There are about 20 of them. They are being assisted by the school, but also the school sometimes cannot afford to give them food because the resources are very little.
From the school?
Yeah, the resources are very little, and we struggle to feed them. But we have them here, we have hosted them here, but we are struggling also to give them food and also clothes.
So do you have any person who helping this school sometimes? Maybe they're putting hand in the problem you are facing maybe?
For sure, there's no any other person who is giving us anything. We need that person to come in for now. but there is no any other person who is giving us any food.
So how do you help them through your, how you help them at the moment with the way it is and you don't have any support?
We just share our little resources that we have in our pockets for the children to live and to learn. Yeah.
So that means you as a teacher sometimes you have to do another work to support the children.
Yes, we have to work extra. We have to go to extra mile for them to eat. You can go and find very small jobs, you work on them, and then the little you get, you come and feed the children. That's how we do it.
So, and this school is for the community school, or it is for the someone?
No, this school is for the community. It is owned by the community. It is not owned by anyone. Yeah.
Okay, it is with the Bombolulu community.
Yeah.
Okay. So the people have making they have support themselves with the little money to reach the goal which they want.
Yes, the little that they have, they give it to the peoples, and also the peoples, they share the little that they get, and they thank God for that.
And do you have any place for these children to sleep maybe at the moment?
No. No, we don't have any place for the children to sleep. They, after we are done with the learning, they go back to their homes and they sleep there. But for now here, we don't have any space for them to occupy because we have, the facilities are not enough for us to keep those children here.
Okay. So how many students you have in your school here?
The students that we have, they are about 300 people.
300 students?
Yes.
Okay. And they are from near here or they come from far away some?
Some, they come very far from here. They have to travel around 1 kilometer. Or others 2 kilometers. And others, they are living just around. But some, they come from very far.
Okay. So how many teachers you are here?
We have 20 teachers in this school.
20 teachers?
Yes.
And how they get paid with these teachers? Or there is some family, sometimes they're trying themselves to pay something small?
The families, sometimes they try to pay something small for the teachers to survive, because after teachers' work, it needs to be paid. Really? They contribute something for the teachers to survive.
But you don't get the really amount you're supposed to
get.
Yeah,
we don't get, teachers don't get the real amount that they're supposed to be paid for the work that they're doing. But we thank God because we are serving our community. That's we thank God that maybe at time God will bless us with this work that we are doing. Yeah.
And how long you have been working here?
I've been working here for 2 years now.
2 years. And this is school, how long since they starting to...
It is now 23 years old.
23 years old?
Yes.
And since that time, they never get any sponsor for that?
They have never get any sponsor since then. Yeah.
And maybe did they try to the government maybe to see if they can support anything about the children, the way situation it is?
The government have never assisted us, and they have not reached us in any assistance. So I cannot say that the government has given us something. They have not given us anything.
And how about the bursary, maybe the family? Did you take bursary also sometimes here?
The bursaries are only for secondary schools. They are not to be given for primary schools. So primary schools, it is the parents to sort themselves. But for secondary school, the government is giving some little money.
Okay, so this is you have only primary here.
Yeah, this is a primary level.
Okay, and what about the CBC children? They are also here, or they are?
Yes, we have the CBC, and the CBC. It is based. This curriculum it needs the children to learn about computer literacy. It's only about computer literacy, but for sure we don't have any computer in this school. We don't have any computer, so we just survive, but we don't do it the right way because we need the computers for the children to learn.
So this CBC it is not so the children here they don't get enough for the CBC here in the school.
They don't get enough facilities. We need materials and facilities. So they don't get enough facilities to learn. And the facilities they need to be brought by maybe well-wishers. So we don't have those facilities for the children to get the right education.
How like which kind of facility they need to have?
They need computers, they need basics, they need uniforms, they need books.
So you mean some children here, they don't have enough books for their learning?
They don't have enough textbooks.
Yeah.
They don't have enough exercise books.
Yeah.
Some come with one exercise book and you cannot return that child home. He has come to learn, you have to teach. He has to combine each and every subject in one exercise book, which is not correct. Yeah.
So I mean these children here in your school, they really needed support.
Yes, they need support. They need support right from their stomach, their clothes, and also their education here at this school. Yeah.
I believe you, because now I can believe it's true. It's not only orphan children they can need help. There is also some people, they don't have really resources to help their children.
Yes.
They are trying even to look for the job, sometimes the parents, and they don't get money to give their children education. Yeah. So how do you help this kind of children if most of the time the parents have got no money? Do you send them back home, or you continue educate them?
Sometimes you are forced to send them home.
Yeah.
To look for some little money, but we always host them here so that we tell the parents to work hard to pay something small for the children to learn. But if the situation forces us to send them, then that is when we send them back home.
So, and when you send back home, if we take long time without come back, how did you take action about that?
You made a follow-up. You go to their homes and find out what is the problem from their parents. And the majority, they say we don't have money, and that's all. Some, they give up and they take their children home. So
sometimes when you follow up, you look for the situation they have, then you can take children back, or you just
if they have some little, some of them they bring their children back, while some they don't bring them back. They decided maybe the children, they drop out of school, but we make sure always that the children come back to school. Yeah.
Because Bombolulu area here, yeah, how we had is very bad. That's why there's some people, they like to support the children from Bombolulu, because most of the past generation, they are passing through very bad situation according to the way it is.
Yes, here in Bombolulu we have a very bad environment for the children. Most of these people here are drug addicted. So we have a lot of things that are happening around this Bombolulu area, which are not healthy for the children. If a child is not being helped, then he will end up to be a thief or end up abusing drugs.
Really. So that's why you try yourself to help them so that they cannot be entered to that society.
Yes, we try as much as possible not these children to be involved in these activities. Yeah.
Because this activity, I've seen myself, some they use weapon to cut for the people, some they become prostitute even.
Yes, we have some children who are involved in crime. They're cutting people, they're stealing. Really. So we need to counsel them, we need to educate them, and also we need to guide them on the right path.
Okay. So this is your class which you are teaching the children here?
Yes, this is the one. Class, this is grade 6.
Yeah, I can see here.
We teach here.
Yeah, I want the people to see the desk the way it is.
Yes, the desks are not in good condition.
Yeah, I can see. So how many children can sit in one desk here?
3 children.
3 children?
Yeah.
Okay, and in which one class, how many children they can sit here?
40 people.
40 people?
Yes.
So in God help, if some people help you, you'll have to add to make your school be a little bit bigger, or what you can do?
Yes, we need more classes, because we need only 20 children per class. But now there are more than 20, so we need other extra classes.
Okay, that's good. And what do you tell the people in our last interview? How do you tell the family about the?
I will urge our sponsors. I will urge our sponsors kindly, if you can help us in constructing some facilities, if you can help us in bringing in some new facilities, that the basics, because they are in bad condition, and also if you can get some computers for children to learn, and also if you can get food aid for the children also to eat and to learn.
That's good. Do you have a place here for them to eat, maybe here?
Yes, we have a small kitchen.
Yeah.
Although it's not in a good condition.
Yeah, and there, what is that there?
That is a toilet.
For the children?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I can see the school is very little, and you can see these people, they are trying to help the community from Bombolulu. The way you had Bombolulu here is the place where the children, if they don't have good education, they are going to be enter to the bad things. So this teacher, they are trying themselves, even they say sometimes the parents, they have lack of the money to give the children education, but himself and other, they are hustling themselves sometimes other things to do to help their children from this community. So anybody, if you can see this interview, please, if you are in good heart, good condition, you can try to support these kids, because the future of tomorrow will depend with the young generation. Yeah.
That's correct.
Okay, my brother.
So
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I hope this one will help.
Yeah.
And I also hope that the sponsors will come in large numbers to support us.
Okay.
Thank you very much for this nice interview.
What is your name, my brother?
My name is Mr. Maringa Bakari.
Mr. Maringa Bakari.
Yes.
Which class are you teaching for the people to know now?
I'm teaching from grade 4 to class 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem, Mr. Maringa.
Yeah.
You are welcome. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay, this is Radio Bungolulu. Okay. And even this one is ground now. Children, they have get a break. They are playing football to enjoy themselves here at the ground of the near school here. They are playing the football. They are having entertainment after they have break. This is the kids. They are playing football here to entertain themselves after they have come from the break. See, because children, even they are orphans, they deserve also to live as a human being. Sometimes they need to have a time to show they are talented. See, this is the boys, they are playing football, you can see, and the woman there, they are playing also their games. You can see also different activities going on for the school of the village. This is the village school. You can see yourself how children playing, how they're enjoying themselves. To see in this life also, they deserve to live as a human being. They have to enjoy, everybody have to live happy. Everybody need to live. Everybody have to survive.